Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, if there is one of the people that Ruto has really tried to shield in the cabinet, then two people have really been protected by William Ruto. But if you look on their performance, really they do not worth to continue serving in the cabinet. Number one, Kipchumba Murkomen. Number two, Aden Duale. But today, we are focusing on Aden Duale. This is the same man that Ruto moved from one ministry to another and to another. 3 ministries and still serving. From the defense ministry to the Ministry of Environment and now to the Ministry of Health. So, the issues Aden Duale raised after it emerged that there is ghost hospitals and some hospitals actually do not deserve to be credited to under SHA, but already it was showing that they were SHA compliant. So after a lot of noise which was being raised, Aden Duale came out and said that there are about 700 hospitals that are SHA compliant in Northeastern. So with that allegation, the recently appointed opposition spokesperson, Mukhisa Kituyi, has now finally come out to question Aden Duale over his position on the number of hospitals from Northeastern created by SHA. He's wondering how possible was it that to have close to 700 hospitals in Northeastern in comparison to the population in that area. Is it true or Aden Duale was lying? This is Mukhisa Kituyi's position on Aden Duale. There are also other issues that Mukhisa Kituyi is raising over why Aden Duale was transferred from one ministry to another, especially the Ministry of Defense.
Kakatuni kengine kutoka huku Northeastern kanaitwa Duale. Kalifukuzwa, kalikataliwa na viongozi wa kimajeshi kwa sababu ya tabia yake na ulafi wake. Amekuja sasa afya, anatueleza kuna compliant hospitals in Northeastern Kenya 700 kwa SHA. Nauliza population ya Northeastern iko kiasi gani? Kuna hospitali ngapi kwa which percentage of the population?
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but before we go into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, Mukhisa Kituyi is raising serious allegations. And there is something he's now communicating here on Aden Duale's conduct. First of all, he's alleging that Aden Duale was rejected by those in charge of the defense, those senior leaders in the defense ministry. They refused and rejected Aden Duale. Alikataliwa na viongozi wa kijeshi. No, kuna those senior chiefs huko wakiongozwa na CDF Kahariri as of now. They rejected Aden Duale. So is that the reason why William Ruto moved Aden Duale from that ministry to environment? And he's telling us that it was because of his behavior. Kwa sababu ya tabia yake na ulafi. Selfish interest. That's why he was removed. He was rejected by those in charge. Now, so those guys in charge of Ministry of Defense looked at Aden Duale, his manner of operations, and they felt from that department he was moved to the Ministry of Environment. Remember, the hotel that is being built inside a forest. Who approved it? There was no public participation, but Aden Duale. With the scandal in environment now, Minister of Health. Again, another scandal. So look at that. It can't be just one person and all bad reputation in 3 ministries that he has had a chance to serve in. So with that, you easily agree with the Mukhisa Kituyi is referring to him as katuni kengine kutoka huko. Hayo si maneno yangu. So there is problem with Aden Duale. And the question Kenyans are asking, why is it that the president is always shielding Aden Duale? Akikosa hapa anamsongeza hapa. Akikosa hapa tena Kipchumba Murkomen ndio mwingine. Leta makosa hapa huko. Leta Murkomen 3 ministries. From road infrastructure and all, akatoka huko. Akakuja sports. Kwenye nani alikuwa anafanya vizuri, Ababu na Mwamba alifanya vizuri kwa sports. Lakini they had to sacrifice Ababu na Mwamba for the sake of Murkomen. Akafaili huko, mbio mbio ndio huyo amekimbizwa. Kwa Ministry ya Interior. Another one is who? Huyu jamaa Aden Duale. Now the issue of 700 hospitals in Northeastern approved under. Hata tukisema kwa wagonjwa ama kwa wananchi 10,000 kuna hospitali moja, of which I know is something that we have never achieved in this country. Kisheria inafaa iko hospitali moja labda kwa watu 1000 kwa saizi kulingana na uwezo wetu. Lakini hata ukipiga na hiyo ni zaidi. Utapata zile hospitali ni zaidi. Nafaa uko na hospitali kama 600. But we are also talking about private hospitals. Remember, kuna uwezo wa aina hiyo. So these guys cannot manage to put up such number of hospitals, and it's serving that way. So you find out that there is a way Aden Duale is lying. He's not truthful. The issue of ghost hospitals is still here. So Mukhisa Kituyi is talking, basically focusing on the issue of non-existing hospitals that are getting money from SHA. Someone is just sitting somewhere in his own house, prepare a report to show that people came in the hospital, they were treated, and now they need money. But there is no hospital that gave services to the people. Unajua ndio kiasi tu hospitali kama 10 na uitisha hizo pesa ni pesa mingi, close to $1 billion now. Now you're talking about more than 100 hospitals. Ghost hospitals. That's why Mukhisa Kituyi is raising this issue. Soipan Tuya replaced Aden Duale because there was complaints in the Ministry of Defense. They could not tolerate Aden Duale. In fact, public has it that Aden Duale was trying to dictate in the Ministry of Defense, but he was rejected. Those guys refused to work with him due to his nature of dictating. You want to give orders. Wakasema hapana, huyu hatufanyi naye kazi, katolewa. Now you see he has come with the same problem to health. The good bishop in Kakamega Diocese was forced to come in public and issue a statement in the presence of Aden Duale and the governor of Kakamega. Hiyo sidhani kama alitoa tu kwa hiari kwa kukubali. He was forced. That is Aden Duale. So there are so many things to question about those hospitals. And the other thing that Gachagua was also arguing on, Aden Duale has said he's going to close down those hospitals that are non-compliant to SHA. And Gachagua asked, how do you close non-existing hospitals? At first place, they don't exist. So how do you close something that does not exist? I found that question valid. I don't know your views, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.